Okay, George Hammerbacher is back in the booth with another round on the Action Pool Tour. This is an undefeated match featuring the great Hall of Fame champion Johnny Archer versus local semi-pro player Mr. R.J. Carmona. RJ won the lag and makes the ball on the break and has a fair opportunity. Not a great one. The balls are kind of funny. I'm George Hammerbacher, Voice Action Pool Tour. I'm going to play safe behind these balls, I'm sure. And lay the 1 on top of the 10, no less. John split the 110 and caught the 10 first and relinquished the ball in hand to Mr. Carmona. A fine young man from this greater Virginia Beach area. RJ is potentially going to be moving to New York City maybe by the fall. That's gone, I think. Yeah, he just kind of got up and slapped that pretty quick. He's represented by Greg's not so professional shop. Greg Sabin's a good friend, a bad hit, and now John Archer has got ball in hand, and he might be looking to possibly play safe. Lock him on the 10 and see if he can't get RJ on 3 fouls. As the 8-9 or 8's possible and all, but he needs good position. But John is a 2-time, I believe, at least a 2-time world 9-ball champion. And even a player of his caliber will tell you that he continually sees new situations at the table, no matter how long he plays this great sport. He might be shooting to lock him up on the 10. Well, he's gonna shoot the out. Gonna come across to the middle diamond cross table. Right to there. Perfect. Land on the 5, good. Shooting stop. Good natural to the, straight up the table, almost going over the spot. Just like that. John would like to play this 8 from the cushion over there. Probably has a good enough shot that he can just draw it out of there. which he did. Johnny Archer takes a 1-0 lead over Mr. Carmona. Sponsors of the Action Pool Tour include Q Sports International out of Las Vegas. Ozzie Reynolds, CEO of that corporation, is also the owner and founder of the Action Pool Tour. Additionally, CSI is the owner of BCA Pool Leagues. They hold many major events around the country, and including U.S. Bar Table Championships, and their crown jewel, the BCA Nationals out at the Rio every year in the late summer for about 8-9 days. Every player on the planet seems to be there then. Archer has lost his cue ball, and now he didn't want to give Carmona any air. Because RJ is a highly capable player in his own right. Oh, and he misses with ball in hand. Oh, RJ, you just jumped off of that ball. Looks like Charlie DeHaven got a stay of execution from dinner or to travel north again.
Yeah, the missus, she's watching this match right here that we're watching now with Johnny and RJ.
Look at this roll. That's a sweetheart roll if you ever saw one. Johnny is got a natural to. Like to float to the 4 in the same pocket. He's almost embarrassed by that roll. I said almost embarrassed. Balls don't stay loyal to anybody for long now.
What will he do here, you think, George?
I believe he's gonna try to draw his ball. Maybe all the way down to the bottom rail and then up to straight in on the 4 in the corner in the lower right on your screen.
Well, sure, if anybody can do it, he can do it.
Oh, sure. I can't play, or he's going to go forward and play the 4 down to the to the top corner right on your screen. Either way.
He's looking at something here.
He's looking at.
He's looking to see if he's got a path to go in between that 8, 7, and 10.
I don't think he does, but I don't see what Johnny can see there. Is where I have to take the 5th. I got him probably rolling forward, and even that isn't a bargain because he's heading between the 4 and 9.
He keeps looking at where the cue ball is going to hit over there, I think, to hold the cue. Well,
it didn't work.
No, it didn't work. He had. I can't see. He couldn't make that in the side pocket at all. It's too far on this end.
I don't know what he's going to do from here, to be altogether honest, Charlie.
I don't know if he can. I don't think he can see the ball. I think he's going to have to kick off the end rail here. It's 7. Looks like the 7 might. No, I guess he can.
He might be able to cut the room rent.
Yeah, he can see. He can get by the 7. Oh, yeah.
Well, he's Johnny Archer after all.
Yes, he is. Now, he'll play this in the side with reverse English and hold it off the end rail.
He's going to just be floating this ball in soft.
Yeah.
Real soft.
Just like that.
Two rails or one rail to the 7 in the side.
Mm-hmm.
He went
Two rails to hold the cue ball more, yeah.
That was what I thought he was going to do, and then I second guessed myself. Here, he might hit the. He's either going to catch a piece of the 10, which he doesn't want to do.
I think he's going to spin. He's got a very good little angle here, what I can see by standing up looking. I think he's going to spin up off that end rail for the 8. Oh, well.
That's mediocre there.
Yeah, he's not happy with it. I seen him give a little grin there.
He can draw his 3 rails to the middle of the table. Come just miss the 9. He's going to draw 3 rails to the middle.
Well, he's doing follow. He's coming out all right with it.
He's taking whatever the table gave him, Charlie.
Yep.
Play the 9 and 10 in the same pocket, maybe, if he's going to go to the top left or top right.
He's going to throw the cue ball over to the rail. Yeah. He's left RJ tough, hasn't he?
RJ is delighted. He's got a pretty good bank at this ball, actually.
Yeah.
And he has a good 2-way shot to play safe. He's playing safe, though. He ain't even trying to shoot this ball.
He almost did perfect, but he got pounded 10. A little bit too much. Would you call it one bucket shot here?
No. This is the shot. I think is the thin off the left is 9, and come 1, 2 cushions, and come back and use the 10 to block
for a blocker. Well, that's got to be perfect ball speed for that, but yeah.
He can either play the cue ball safe or he can play the 9 safe. I like him playing.
He's calling it.
What he's going to be? He's going to be in the top right-hand corner pocket.
He's going to look.
And the 9 ball is going to, if it doesn't go in the side, it's going to bounce over behind the 10 this way.
Yeah. He's looking for a 2-way shot here. Shot made or a safety. 2-way shot. Think he's going to come behind it? Can he come behind it? That's what he's looking at. He's looking at it coming off the rail at the ball. So the cue ball will hold there. And if it misses it in the side pocket, the cue ball will come back down here on this end rail. Sometimes you don't know what they're doing. That's what he did. That's what he's doing. Left it right down on that end rail.
That was good speed. If he happened to make it in the side, he was out. And if he missed, he left RJ all that distance.
Yes. RJ's looking for the same thing.
He's gonna hit, but the 9 ball's a little closer to the cushion.
Yeah, he's gonna play the 9 into the rail. to cut that ball, George.
No, he pointed aside. He curved it too much, Charlie.
Yeah. He's left Johnny a pretty easy bank. Oh,
he's going to call the cut.
Yeah, that's a reverse cut almost. Johnny's
behind it. Yeah, this is going to be all the left-hand English that ever existed.
Yes, it is.
I don't think he's going to go on the right side of the ball.
No.
Because it's a dark face. When you send that right-hand English, the cue ball starts to the left and has to go across the face of that 9. And I don't know if he's got the dark spot of that ball, but he's going to. I think he's hitting. I don't know what he's going to do. He's going to spin it hard though.
He certainly made it. He got down there on the 10. Well,
that's a good shot there.
You can't ask for much better than that from what he had.
These shots, the ball always wants to go uphill. You gotta get to the inside edge.
Look at that, George. Anything can happen in a game of pool, right?
It's a game of peace. That ball went uphill against him, you know, because both those balls, you know, that with the friction, they're going to both carry uphill. And John actually might have overcompensated that with a lot of inside English and double-crossed himself.
RG says, I'll take him any way I can get him.
Sure. He sure hits him strong.
He does. He's a very strong breaker. I call him the Munchkin.
Somebody called him Happy Feet. John's going to play to that side pocket on the short side. Look at this shot. And you know what his reward is? I don't know if he can get past the 4. But if he gets past the 4 with a high right ball, he can split the 8-3 and turn this into a routine out. But usually there's always one special shot you have to make in every 9-ball or 8-ball rack you play, or 10-ball.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to jack up and try to spin into the 3-8.
3-8, yeah. Just like that. He did that part right, he just didn't make it.
Right. He didn't hurt himself.
No, he didn't hurt himself. But he certainly played the cue on the 8 perfect. I have that problem. I can get one half of it right. First half, the one I got to make, don't usually keep me shooting though.
John has a bunch of different options on this ball.
Yeah.
He's calling it cross corner.
Yeah. He's going for a 2-for-1 shot there, safe and.
He drew it into the pocket.
Yes.
Oh,
Lordy.
He parks his rock in that top right corner pocket. He parks his rock.
Yes, he did. Right there in the.
It's called the 9. As the old saying goes, many are called and few are chosen.
Yeah.
And that's a real old saying.
He's jumping. And he got a good hit out of it.
He did, but that's the good news. The bad news is
He's left Johnny a shot here to be able to work with a 2, 3, 4. 5 and 6. 7, 8, 9, 10.
This 2 ball's no prize because the 7 is a
big ball.
big ball in this.
He went right on past her.
Nice.
Good ball speed. How many racks you think this man's broken? 2 or 3? Million?
He's I know he's been a top player since around 95, 94.
Yeah.
And that's a quarter of a century that he's been about 20 years he was totally top flight. The last 5 or 6 years he's maybe a top 10 or 15 player in the country.
Yeah.
But then he was running the pool room in Marietta, Georgia.
Georgia, yeah.
But I hear that closed down.
Yes, that's what I heard. Uh-oh. Don't think that come out like he wanted it.
No, he's quite unhappy with this. RJ has gotten a couple of extra chances here. Johnny missed a 9 ball in the game and had a couple of.
He's calling it on the bank.
He might try to. He might be
upper
trying
left hand corner. He's looking for a 2-way here. Well, RG might be able to. I can't tell if I think he can get by that 10 ball.
Yeah, and he's just going to be hitting it soft.
You got to hit it very soft because these rails are alive. He's shooting safety. A little bit too hard.
Left Johnny the outside edge of it. That.
Johnny's over to another table looking for some chalk. Plenty of chalk here on this table.
Plenty of chalk in this place. There's chalk in the rack of balls over there. The unused big balls, 11 through 15, that are sitting over on the side there.
He's calling the bank. Going to draw out for the 8.
Beautiful shot.
That was a master shot. Not too far. You overpowered that one, George.
Yeah.
But he's okay. He can make something happen here.
He's going to end up the same shot that Rayman ended up that he missed.
Yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah, I remember that.
It's a similar situation.
Yep.
And he's going to come back and forth. No.
He's left RJ out here. 2 ball out, but out. RJ rolled that nice. Yeah, puts it 2-1. RJ.
That was a little sloppy there. It was kind of a rapid run off of that rail with that draw, but the draw always hits the rail and takes off.
Yes.
And old Milbert Lim is still chugging up the loser's side after losing the first match of the day on the TV table.
Who did he play on TV table first? You remember?
He played.
Uh-oh. We got a 1 straight in here. And I don't know what that 210 looks like down there, but
The 310 is alive.
310 is, yeah, it's definitely alive. And believe me, he's looked at it, whatever it is.
He's going to draw it
He's
down.
going to draw down the table, yeah. Play the 2 in the corner and come off and play the 310 combination, you think?
No doubt.
Yeah.
Little bit of slight bit of high right ball.
Yep.
10 ball he calls, of course.
I don't think I'd even mess this up, George.
It's 2 apiece.
Yep. That was a quick one.
They're playing again on this diamond table with Simonis 860 tournament blue cloth, Aramith Pro Cup balls, and those are all sponsors of the Action Pool Tour, along with Predator cues and products. They make more than the high-tech shafts and the low deflection rods that people retrofit to different cues. They make chalk, gloves, cases. We have Viking cues, a very, very respected long-time maker out of Madison, Wisconsin. We have OzoneBilliards.com, just about anything you could think of in terms of game room. You know, this diamond company also makes really great lights that are over top of the table with the matching wood, and the furniture that they make is also top flight. The stools and
I like a diamond table.
Oh.
Very nice table.
They've been the standard of the industry. I first played on one in 1990, I believe. I was living in Wisconsin and playing in a Wisconsin straight pool championship. And Johnny got rubbed by the 7.
Yes, he did. Put it away to 3.
So we went to the diamond tables, and I didn't get a chance to hit a ton of balls, but I hit a few. And then the match started, and I made a break shot and scattered the balls at the cue ball on the screen that would be in the top left of the screen, and there was a ball hanging in the corner pocket to the right on the top corner. And
that was a pretty nice kick.
oh yeah, the ball was in so deep, Charlie, I couldn't see the ball from the cushion.
Right. You
So
had to get in and get out.
I actually had to back cut something into it.
Uh-huh.
So I did, and I ran some balls, but no. That's
RJ missed that ball.
tough shot. Oh, That was a stylish
That
shot.
was.
Now you'll see how John can control the. He's going to turn it in between or just play the 5 natural.
Oh,
That's perfect.
I don't think he wanted to go that deep.
He's kind of straight. He's going to have to play the 6 ball from farther.
Mm-hmm. A little bit of angle there. Yeah.
That's
Well, he got down there pretty decent. And angle's always the main thing.
high left ball. And he might be headed to the center table. Off of 3 cushions. 1, 2,
3.
3. And then it came out flat. When he was heading to the center table, he had to catch a little more ball than he caught.
Mm-hmm.
Here, I see a safety coming behind the 8-10.
Yep.
Since there's no place to hide up table,
He's calling it on the back cut.
that's
steep, isn't it? I'm like you. I think
that's like Mount Everest steep.
I was learning one thing in pool: safeties makes champions.
Sure.
Well, he was shooting for a safety, but he's left RJ a piece of it.
He kind of lost his train of thought on that one.
Yes, he did.
With this shot here, the cross bank in the side might be a double kiss.
Mm-hmm. And you got to worry about getting on the knees.
Let's see if that's the case. He had to hit it real hard and frame it.
Yeah.
If he'd had it on path, it would have been close to a double kiss.
Yeah, he tried to get the cue ball out of the way before it could get off the rail.
This is one set that's been dragging a little bit, and
Yes,
that's
it
kind of
has.
surprised me because as neither of these two guys grind too much.
No, RJ, he's a pretty quick shooter.
Mm-hmm. But John is staying disciplined. He isn't shooting at anything that would be construed as an irresponsible or dumb shot. This is going to be incarceration time here. This angle, John is going to put him right behind the 10. He stepped up there quick. He knows this shot.
Try and put him behind the 8.
He hit too thin.
Yes, he did.
This is another one that could come around. He has to actually, his best shot is to go real thin and to come back. That's no good. Banking it back there. Sell out.
Oh, sell out. Yeah.
Just lost his patience. Might be rail first.
You have to be able to come around that 10 to get for that 8.
I like the rail first.
Yes, I do too. Then you'll come around.
No, see, jacking up and firing it. I like the rail first with the left-hand ball. But that's me. It's
well, I agree with what you're saying. That way the cue ball will go around that 10 and come back out in the middle. But he put a draw on it.
Both players
this could be a set out here now.
Are a little sloppy in this particular game, this match.
Come out around it perfect.
Mm-hmm.
Now you got to get back down to the center of the table for a 9. And he did it if you don't go in the pocket.
That's perfect. Might be straight
in. If it's straight in, it's made it hard for yourself. He spun that ball. He masterfully spun that ball, George.
All the way to the cushion.
All the way, yeah. Well, he could have been off the cushion. It would have been nice, right? But he's got a nice little shot here.
Three games to 2, R.J. Carmona.
John is starting to get a little mad over there. He's slamming stuff a little bit. I guess you can get your temper up when you lose a game yourself.
Game doesn't owe him anything.
No.
That was a well-hit break.
He was squatting the cue ball pretty decent. Something got it and hit it over to the rail.
But he got 6 balls upstream and he's still empty on the break. RJ's
gonna have to do a push out here, I guess.
Yeah.
Called a push. Put him right up around the rail. John can make this ball, can he?
No, he's letting him shoot it.
He's giving it back to him. He was trying to hide him. I think he's left him a little opening there between the 2 and the 10.
A thin ball shot, but if he can hit the 1 and not hit the 2, he's going to come behind the 3, 4, 5, and 9.
Yep. It looks like he got a good shot on that right there. That was a good shot. Guess that's why they got rails on tables. Good kick. What's he gonna get? Nothing?
Now he's got the outside. Now he's got two railers. He's going to play the top, bottom right corner pocket on the screen.
Well, RJ's got a shot here. I mean, it's not the best in the world, but it's a shot. And he missed. Well, How many players did they have today, George?
I think either 46 or 47. Oh my gosh.
That ball stood right up there.
Stuck its tongue out.
It's in there deep too, so
That's what I was talking about. But
RJ's probably going to have to go in and get out on this.
these newer tables aren't as deep as like
The
I was
old-
telling you,
yeah.
the original diamonds.
Yeah, I remember them real deep pockets. They'd get in there so far you couldn't rail first on nothing.
Oh, but the side pocket was yawning and inviting.
Yes, it was. Guess that three ball go by that 5. That was pretty tight.
He played position like it
Yeah,
would.
he did. Shoot it nice and easy. Oh, he's fired it.
This is looking like elementary, my dear Watson.
Yeah, the only thing got to worry about down there is that 6 ball. I don't know what he's got with that.
I think it plays in the side real reasonable coming
Okay.
off of, he's going to play the 3 cushion high left ball and he's got to beat the 8 off of cushion number 3, or he can draw it back out of there, which
Well,
is
it's
what
drawing.
he's
Yeah,
going
he's
to do.
going to draw.
He might be banking this one.
He's pointing at it for the bank. Caught the point, but he's going to leave him safe, I believe.
Yeah.
Yeah, he didn't even leave him a kick shot from the end rail. He's going to have to 2 rail kick this, I believe, or 1 rail. He's going 1 rail, calling it in the corner pocket, the right-hand side. Made a good hit. What's going to happen with it?
Sell out.
Well, yeah.
Johnny's had enough shots, I know that.
Yes, he is. That was a nice shot.
Yeah.
A little bit of angle. Come off that end rail for the 8. He'll probably throw the cue ball over now. What do you think, George?
Yeah, he'll
come down to the rail.
He'll punch it. I was going to follow.
He's going to foul, so he's going to come in rail over.
Uh-oh. He's going to get lucky.
He's going, ooh. He was trying to be dangerous, wasn't he?
Mm-hmm.
What would you do here, George? He's got a little bit of angle.
I'd go with the high right ball.
And come around behind that.
No, I'd come 2 cushions and play to the 10 in the top right corner on the screen.
That's
think
what
that's what he's gonna do.
That's what he's doing, yeah. Didn't hit this one hard enough.
He's got a bank. Now he's in the 50-yard line.
Yeah.
He landed ugly on that ball.
Yes, he did.
He's going to bank to the corner pocket and create distance.
He needed 2 more rolls of the cue ball.
Well, he was headed to side pocket on that line.
Yeah.
So if he got to where it was good on the 10, he might have been in the drink.
Well, yeah. Well, two more rolls on the cue ball, he'd been perfect. He wouldn't have been in the drink, I don't think. He'd probably
No.
about 4 rolls for a drink.
You're right. I think he's going to bank to the top left corner pocket on the screen. Johnny is just shaking his head. He's struggling.
Yeah, he is. He's I almost believe I'd shoot it safer trying to put the 10 ball up in the center of that upper short rail. Just like that. That's not no easy shot he's left.
No. This is sign over the paycheck shot.
But I can tell you, I've seen RJ make these shots quite frequently. Cut it all the way over.
The room rents do.
He can't get his bridge right on top of that pie. He's gonna bank it.
He's going to have to really, really stiffen this one.
Ooh. Ooh.
Left distance.
Yeah, left distance and left him on the rail with the cue. But Johnny did right on that 10 ball shot, putting it up there on that rail like that.
That's about a 3/4 ball. This is like center cue ball to about a quarter tip to the cut side or John's left side of the 10 as he addresses it.
There it is, score 3-3.
John, it just that sometimes the last set he played about a perfect set against Kenny Daughtry.
Yeah.
And then he struggled.
I'm gonna tell you, RJ breaks him good.
He made a ball, and he has to.
Ooh.
Johnny got up there real quick.
Yes, he did. He sees it out here. The only ball he's got problems with that 3 ball down there. But if he gets right on this 2, he'll just go right on up there for it. That's what he's looking at now. Where does he want the cue ball?
Most of his routes coming up table were cut off by that 8 ball,
Yes.
9 ball.
Yeah, he don't have a good route, does he?
He's going to probably go to try to land on the top rail, and with some high left ball, I think he's going to go and try to land on the top rail. No, he just took it straight in.
Now, do you think he'll shoot this 2 and try to go between the 8 and the rail up for the 3?
I don't think the 3 passes the 10 to the top left of the screen.
Yeah, I can't tell it from here.
It might. That's the case. He's got to play to beat the kiss on the 8.
Yeah, that's what he's done. Yeah,
That's an ideal shot there.
as long as that 3 ball goes by. Now, if he gets 2 straight in, he's not got nothing to work with. I think he's got a little bit of angle. Yep.
Wow.
Yeah, he's out. He's out from here. That was the only tough shot he had, was that 3 ball.
Uh-huh.
He gonna draw this back, play 6 inside.
This is looking like duck, duck, goose to me.
Mm-hmm. Hey.
He was playing to stop for the 9 in the side.
That's what I would think.
Might have to go forward just an eyelash.
He's shooting low. Yep.
He went forward just the eyelash.
Yep. Just enough to give him a little angle.
He's headed at the middle diamond across table. High ball to the middle diamond. Oh,
He threw it.
He punched it and went the other way.
Threw it right up. You got to back cut this a little bit.
I like the right hand English on this, the inside.
You know, he missed one a while ago like that.
Sure. Well, they were real close together.
Yeah.
A 10 ball.
Yep.
Second game.
Yeah, he left it right there in the pocket, so he surrendered that game. Well, it puts Johnny ahead by 1. It scores 4-3. Nothing? Not having a problem breaking.
Yeah, nothing's falling all of a sudden.
He's calling the bank on 1.
A nice shot.
Nice,
And he's got a real respectable looking layout here. Maybe he's a little closer to going to the 3 ball.
He's looking to stop the cue, I think. Oh, he threw it over. I don't think he wanted to do that, but
played the same pocket.
yeah.
Now he's got to go with a high right and try to hit the 5. It's a 9. Oh, that was.
He's okay.
That's actually better that he did that. Now he just comes straight across high inside. Still a little wrong on the ball. You just draw it to 6 in the corner. That's an interesting choice. Yeah, come off 1 rail to the 8 in the top left corner on the screen.
He's drawing. He's setting up for the side pocket. He likes the side pockets better. I think they're a little bigger.
To each his own.
Yes.
He's in perfect line.
Yes, he is.
Well, much better played rack this time.
Well, that puts it back 4-4. Well, this is a race of 3, correct?
Mm-hmm.
I'll tell you, you can't give RJ no room. Boy, he breaks them good.
Wow.
Did he make them all this time?
No, that's just crazy. He hit those so good. Can't hit him any better than that.
No. Uh-oh. What's going to happen here? Going to hide himself behind the 9.
He kind of stepped off of that ball. He knows he did too. In other words, came back on his heels and lost his draw market. And his scoop tip went up in the air. 2 rails or 1 rail at it. I would like to have seen him stay in line.
He made a good hit, and he had to spin off that rail to make contact. Well, he went for the bank, didn't make it. I don't know if he can get around that 3 or not.
No, he's going to kick 1 rail.
Yeah.
Try to go rail first, too.
Yeah, so the cue ball will spin out around that 6 and 10.
Didn't work.
Nope. He's shooting like he can see a piece of it, George.
Yep.
I guess he can see the whole ball.
Safe behind
Yes.
the 610.
That's what he's looking. Nope.
It hit the 5 and pushed it back over.
Yep.
Here, RJ can play the side pocket and
Yeah, he doesn't have an open corner pocket. He'd have to play a combination. He's going for the side. No, he's going for the safety. I believe he got it. Call it inside on a kick. That was a good try, George.
yes, it was as good as he could have
And
hit
he
it.
got a good safe out of it.
He hit it good.
He got rewarded. I don't think RJ can see anything of the ball.
Maybe you can
I can't
with the
see.
jump.
He can.
Jump or twist. It's hard to
Yeah,
tell.
it's hard to tell from here. I think he can see a piece of it. He's calling the bank, so he can see enough of it. Don't leave him safe out of it, though. That was a good roll. Going for the kick.
Sold out a shot, too.
That was a good kick. He just did catch that point. I got, what, a 4-7 combination?
Yeah.
He should be out from here.
The 4 ball's going to go to his right a little. No, he held it good. He's got to get the rake for going to rake.
Yeah, because he's like me, George. He's short.
Yeah.
Draw off that rail. He took that whole pocket.
Yes, he did. But the ball ended up in the dark. That's what counted.
Yep. He's looking at that 6 ball right now, or if he's got room to go by that 10. I don't know how it's frozen to it. If there's a little space off of it, then he's okay. Nice shot. That was a nice shot.
Mm-hmm.
Now will he go forward with this soft? Play the 9 down in that far corner.
No,
do you think he'll draw?
he's gonna play it high left to center and come.
He's stretching for it. He's going to draw it.
This is
No, he's going to hold it.
that was a little less than good.
Yeah.
He could have done better with that than that.
Yeah, I believe I would let the cue ball come forward, shoot the 9 ball up, and let the cue ball go that way. Let the cue ball go to the left-hand side. But he's got it. All you got to do is make this one. Boy, he farted. He farted that ball in.
5-4, Carmona.
Well, like I tell you, you can't give RJ can't give him no room because he'll advantage of it. That was another good break there, George. And nobody's making nothing.
No, you can't break him any better.
No.
Just-
Everything's open. Nothing crowded. Nothing sitting up on a rail. Let's see what RJ does with this 1 ball. See what he does with the cue ball for the 2 ball. It's going to spin around. Going to get up right behind that 8. Or the 5. I can't tell from here. He's not looking very happy.
No, happy feet, but not happy face.
No. He spun it a little bit too hard. Head right out there. He's calling it in the corner. He's calling it in the lower right-hand corner down here. I guess he's going to do something with it. No. Is he going to get rewarded? I believe he did. I believe the sub 9-6 is in his way. Going to have to kick off that side rail. He's calling it over on the upper left-hand side. Well, the 10 balls come down here and join the 3 ball, but it's no
picnic.
It's no picnic, and he's almost straight in on his 2. So what you do here, George? I don't know. What we'll do here. I can't see from where I'm sitting because I'm almost sitting below the table. I don't know if he's going to try to draw that cue ball all the way down to that end rail and back up. That would be a heck of a draw if he did. No, he's not doing that. I don't know what he's going to do. He's going to, I don't know. He's got me confused. Oh, he's going to come behind it and call it up in the side pocket.
Safety.
Yeah. Just like that.
Might left the keyhole.
Yep, keyhole there between that 7 and 4. If he did, then Johnny'd be out on this. It'd be 5-5.
He's jumping, but he still only has a little piece of the 4 ball to clear.
Yeah. That was a good shot there, George.
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
That was a very nice jump. Yeah, he was only jumping half of a ball, but he still had to make the ball.
Sure he did.
He'll probably put draw up off that rail a little bit. Cue ball come back behind that 9. I don't know. Guess we'll see here in a minute. He's thinking. Excuse me. All this pollen out here. Pollen's been terrible, George.
Yes, it has. It's been coating the cars. You know, just.
Everybody's got green cars.
Mm-hmm.
Taking his time on this. He knows he can't make many more mistakes. I believe he's going to get a roll out of it, George.
He's going Lake Titicaca.
Mm-hmm.
They might have him on the hook.
He got a good roll out of it. He might have missed it, but I don't think he wanted to hit that 5. I think he was looking to bring the 4 ball down here on this end rail in the middle way.
Johnny doesn't have any particular market here.
No, he's got a 5 ball down there. He's got to worry about what he's going to do with that. He's working toward it. He didn't get it. I don't know what to do here, George. I don't know where I could put the cue ball.
That 5-8 almost looks like the 5 would be a carom in that top left corner on the screen.
Well, the cue ball finds the rail. He did okay. They got it. They got the rail. Oh, past my bedtime, George.
It's 8 o'clock.
Looking for a safety here. He didn't
No.
get one. It is 8 o'clock, isn't it? I just checked my phone and it was 7:59. Past my supper time and bedtime.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
No, this is a real good possibility for RJ here. A monster game. This is go be on the hill 6-4.
He's looking to get behind something here, and I don't know if he's done it or not. I can't tell if the 6 ball's got him. He's looking.
I think he can hit it.
Yeah, I think he was trying to put him right up behind that 10. Johnny's getting ready to show us something here. I don't know what it's going to be, but he's getting ready to show us something. I don't think that's what he wanted, but 5 ball is going to get behind that 6, isn't it? Yep.
This game is just a. This is a huge game. This game.
Yes, it is.
Here, if he tries to cut it on his right side, he might get the double kiss.
Do you think he can come off his end rail? Try to kick it back down the other end of the table there somewhere and leave him safe?
I don't know if that's available to him.
If it is, I think that's the shot I'd go for. I don't think I'd go for that shot there.
That's a way you can scratch.
Yeah, right up here in this left-hand lower corner.
Right.
I think I'd kick off this end rail. Try to hold the cue ball down here and let the 5 ball hit the rail and get up on the other side of that 9. Well, he made a good hit on it. But what's he going to lead Johnny? Straight in? He's left Johnny an out. Johnny can work that.
Johnny calls a timeout. Each player is allowed 1 timeout on his frame. Thanks again to our sponsors, CSI, Diamond Tables and Diamond Products, Simonis Cloth, Aramith Balls, Viking Cues, Predator Cues and Predator Products, Kamui Products, the tips, the chalk. We also have OzoneBilliards.com, Viking Cues. We have East Coast Landscaping, Hasselman and Hunt Family Dentistry, Q Sports International, and George Hammerbacher, voice of the Action Pool Tour, advanced level instructor, Professional Billiard Instructor Association, formerly the BCA Instructors. Still connected with that organization, now called the PBIA. I'm in Baltimore, Maryland. I'm actually in Catonsville, southwest of downtown Baltimore by about 10 miles. We also have good access to the Baltimore-Washington corridor, as well as the I-70 corridor to western Maryland. I'm right at the beginning of it at the I-695, I-70 intersection. Hands-on instruction, and I study form, doing it since 1975. So Archer is gonna completely collect himself. Johnny called the 7-10 combo here, Charlie.
He's calling the 7-10 combo.
Yes, he did.
Well, he certainly made it. Certainly made it.
5 apiece.
5-5.
Johnny took that break, collecting himself with all his years of experience in world tournaments and U.S. Opens. All of a sudden, he looks a little more confident than he did 5 minutes ago, 7 minutes ago. But RJ still, he has the odd break if it comes down to 6-6. And RJ has broken him strongly. Johnny has been shifting left, right, kind of like
trying to find a place so he'll make something on the break, and neither one's making anything.
Nobody's.
There was Rayman a while ago. He was making 4 and 5 on the break. Well, he made a cue ball. Yep.
And the 10 hanging over the hole.
Oh my, this ain't good. Yeah, this is a combination out.
1, 2, 10. Since the 3 and 6 are in the doghouse over there.
There's no need to do anything else but the 2-10.
No, nothing else.
You shoot this one and just hold the cue ball, and he's going to be on the hill.
That 10's up a little ways. It's not a total hanger.
It's not a total hanger, but I could probably make it, George. Probably. I don't know. Oh, no, he went for the split up now.
But listen, he still got on the combination.
Yep. But he still got the 5-6 down here, so you just will go for the combination. He made a 7-10 combination a while ago. There's no pool player that likes to play a combination.
He played a pretty tough one in that 7-10.
7-10, yeah.
He's had several in the other match he played where he crushed Kenny 7-1.
He's doing a lot of walking and looking. I don't know what he's got on his mind.
He's not
Because that
play a 10 ball. There's no.
Because that 5-6 is kind of tied up over there together. No, he's calling the 2 on the side. Yeah. Well, maybe he's going to try to do something with this 5-6 now. No. What was he looking at then? Did he maybe want the 3-10 combination? No.
He never had a better shot at it than he had with the 2.
Exactly. I just stood up and looked at it. It's not in the pocket. No, it's about 3-4 inches from the pocket.
It's about 2 balls up from the.
Well, we're going to find out here in a minute because he's going to shoot this 4 ball. He's going to have to do something with that 5 and 6.
He's going to play the high right ball and come into the 5-6 if he plays it. High right, and he's going to split the 6-5.
He's still got the 7 ball he can make, I think.
Safety behind the 9, and put the 5 on top of the 10. He's going to play off the right side of the 5 and pinch the cue ball back behind the 9. That's a shot I like.
I think he can make that 7 ball, can he?
But where's his market? The 5's going up into no mills.
No, the 5. If he hits it hard enough, 5 will come off that end rail, possibly get over behind his 10, play a combination. Possibly.
I don't see him shooting it in this spot. I really
don't know why he didn't shoot that 2-10 combination.
He's going to play safe. He's going to be safe behind the 5 and 9 ball. That's the correct shot, I feel. And it's real easily accessible. I know darn well that's a shot he might favor based on the time in the match that we're in here.
Yeah.
He can't go shooting a pig in a poke like that.
Right. You got to make it work. Only 6 balls left on the table.
He wanted to shoot out, but unfortunately he's got to grind this one.
Yes, he does. He's certainly thinking a lot about it, isn't he?
Well, that's his prerogative. This guy is
He's calling the 5 in the corner on the bank.
yeah, but you watch where the cue ball goes.
Mm-hmm.
It's going back behind the 9. I tell you,
Going for
behind the
6.
6.
Yep.
But that's good.
Yeah, because he's left RJ nothing there.
RJ is.
He couldn't have done that no better, I don't think. I think he's calling it in the corner pocket. Oh,
Way
he's putting it
short.
to me, yeah. Yeah. Johnny should be out from here.
Johnny comes marching home. The 8's still fairly precarious.
Yeah, but I think when he shoots that 7, he'll probably try to throw the cue ball to the rail that the 7's on, to the end short rail, and play the 8 down here on this lower right-hand corner. I don't think he'll set up for the 8-10.
No.
I think he's going to go 2 rails right now, possibly 3, but 2 rails. Come up behind that 8 on the 10 side.
Played to the side.
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought he would do, but I thought he'd go get a little straighter.
He's a little straight on the ball, I think. The other shot is crazy. Play the
I
carry.
almost wouldn't think I'd probably play that ball in the side pocket.
That's what he is going to do.
Mm-hmm.
If this is missable.
Yeah, you can't overshoot this ball. He's playing it down the corner. He's trying to come across. He did good. He did real good.
Yeah, he's out.
Yep. John is the first on the hill.
And on the break. This is his last break in this match, one way or the other.
left-hand side of the table going to do a break. Still nothing.
Still nothing. That just
Pockets must be closed up on all the bricks.
banks are closed, pockets are full and not accepting any more rentals. RJ kind of just swatted at that ball. Looks like trouble. Johnny has just out-disciplined him, maybe.
Nothing really tied up here, is it?
No.
He's trying to set up for a side pocket on that too. And he's put himself behind the 5 ball. He's put himself behind the 5 ball.
He uttered the shriek of the mutilated. A cry of love.
He looked up at the sky. I guess he's looking up there.
He was past his mark there as it was.
Yeah, he didn't need to hit it as hard as he hit it.
Well, it
to
was
come that far.
It was a fast angle. He might have overspun it a little bit.
Well, he had a lot of spin on it. When he come off an end rail, come off fast. I guess he can see it enough. RJ went over there and looked at it with him, so.
They're both gentlemen. They'll call it on themselves if they did it. If he hit the 5, he'd tell them. If he hit the 5, he wouldn't make the 2.
Right.
So that would be a moot. He's going to have to jump it over the edge of that ball. Is that what's going to happen?
We're going to find out.
He's going to have to jump it. They spun it in.
Yes, he did.
But this is tough because the 4 is up table. He's jacked. He's on the rail.
9 balls there to catch the cue ball.
If he tries to bank cross corner to play the shape, he's going to get the kiss.
He can't draw the cue ball at all because he's up on the rail. It looks like.
Johnny's working hard here.
He's calling it for the bank.
Well, let's see if he can beat the kiss. I don't think he's playing to make the bank. He's going to probably hit it too thin. He's going to thin it and try to leave it behind the 10. I don't see any reason why how he cannot beat the kiss. It's going to be close.
Well, he beat the kiss and
try to go behind the 10. Tough table. This is still.
RJ hit that hard, but he's got I guess so.
That was a fast angle.
Yeah.
That was all the table gave him.
I guess he'll go for the 4-5 combination, maybe.
No. The play is off the right side of the 4. Bank it and leave the cue ball behind the 9, 6, 7.
Yeah.
And leave him nothing. He has no reason to shoot at any balls here. He has to. His natural is to go.
Go for the safety.
Oh, he's going for this bank. He's out of his mind. The 6, 7 are in the path.
No, I think the 6, 7's okay. Well, what's he going to get?
He's going to get left Johnny in between. This is a befuddling match. This is the only match we've had that's been a grind, Charlie.
It's been a grind. It has been a grind.
Both players have suffered. Sometimes, even in routes, the players don't suffer so much. If the other guy just flat out just shot perfect, you can't do anything but shake his hand. But
That's all.
But when you get shots games where you get like all these what ifs.
I don't know if he can get by there or not. Sitting here where I'm looking, you got plenty of room, but there's an angle there.
That 6 ball has a lot of green paint on it.
Yeah, and that something's got a lot of purple. Yeah. I guess he can get through there. He's looking for the safety. And he certainly got it. He hugged him right up on that 7 ball, didn't he?
3-railer. RJ is a 3-railer. Maybe he doesn't. Maybe the 8 ball is in his the 8 ball's in his path to get 3 rails. I think he'll come out in front of it.
He's calling 5 ball. I think he's calling 5 ball.
The 8 ball's
8 ball's in his path, isn't it?
8 ball's got him.
8 ball's in his path. He's calling it. Get ready to see in a minute. Oh, he almost made it, George.
And you know what happens from here?
See ya, dear. See ya, dear.
I would have to tell you this. We're no longer in Virginia Beach. We're across the pond, and we're just crossing the Seine River
We're getting ready
into the insane.
We're getting ready to shoot all the ducks for the limit.
Well, we're getting ready to say the condemned man ate a hearty meal, is what I see.
Yeah, it's pretty much over.
This is a guy that gets out like this for 10, 15,000. So
Yeah.
I think he's.
He's probably going to draw the cue ball over, play the 6 down here in this lower right-hand pocket.
There'll be very little cue ball travel.
Just like that. Ooh.
That's a little past his mark.
Yep.
He isn't happy with that.
No, because now he's going to probably hit the 7, and what's going to happen with that? How much is if he can hit it full in the face, then? But I don't think he can. Is he going to push the 7 over to the rail? No, he's going to be all right. What is something out there? Always get straight in.
They know, the balls know, they have a mind of their own.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, side pocket.
That's getting bit. Ooh.
Oh,
He was puckering.
yeah, he was going to be pucker up, buttercup.
He was puckering.
What was that old song by the Foundations, Build Me Up, Buttercup?
Yeah, fill me up, buttercup.
That's it. But I can hear the tumbrils rolling down the cobblestone streets, headed to the guillotine, and RJ is short on his driver's license, and he's about to get a foot shorter when the blade descends. And he heads to the west side of the bracket.
That was a beautiful shot right there.
Still not quite totally.
Well, he'll probably hold the cue ball right there.
Just throw it in with a little right hand English. Yep. Game. Match over.
Well, George, I think I'm going to get right here north.
Okay.
And it's been good being here with you.
Okay, Charlie. Great to see you again, my friend.